I hereby summon all my imps. Hey everybody, it's Annabelle. So, one of the things that comes up with Marvel Snap from time to time is whether or not you should get a card, especially certain cards, and when they come out, and every card that comes out is a 5-star card, and you can't buy every single card in the game. And sometimes you get these guides where somebody will tell you that a card is a 27% win rate chance, and a 53% player win rate, and a 23% cube win rate. And you sit there and go, I have absolutely positively no idea what any of that means. And it's hard to even come to YouTubers and VTubers and ask them if a card is good or bad or ugly. Because so many of them are going to tell you that a card is broken or worthless. Or most cards fall into about the mid-range. Most cards are pretty good and pretty bad, depends on how you play them, what your play style is. So I'm going to show you the simplest, easiest way to determine whether or not you should buy any kind of card. And all it requires is you to count to 10. So the first step that you have to do is you have to wait for the card to actually come out. So you have to wait till the drop happens. You can't use anything that's predictive. Anybody who tells you what a card's going to look like in a week, in a month, in a year, that hasn't even been coming out yet, that's not even close to coming out yet, they can't tell you what that card's going to do. Some of these cards get nerfed, get buffed even before they come out. And sometimes these cards, until you actually see them in play, you don't actually get a feel of what they actually do, what they're actually like. That's step one, is don't use anybody's, not even mine, estimate about what a card that hasn't even come out yet is going to do, is what it's going to look like. Don't believe the hype. Everybody likes to hype up cards, boo up cards, say this card's going to be broken, say this card's going to be weak. Next thing you got to do is you got to wait past the first 24 to 48 hours. For the first 24 to 48 hours, people are going to be playing this card, whoever gets it, just kind of to see how it works out, how it runs. There's going to be people who make guides on it, and it's going to show you this weird peek at how valuable or how good this card is. The number of times on day 1 that you hear that a card is good, and then on day 3 you're like, ooh, it's not that great. So wait for the card to come out, and then wait a day or 2 before you even try to buy it. So after that particular point, now here's where the counting comes in. Make a regular deck that you're used to playing, that you like playing, that you're okay with playing, and then go play it either in ladder or in conquest, whichever mode you're used to playing. And then the first time that you see that card pop up, just make a quick little mark somewhere. And do that for a couple of days. Now, if you hit 10, that usually means that it's a good card. Because if you're not seeing that card show up at least 10 times, it means it's not that great of a card. Now, if you play a little bit more Marvel Snap, like you play for 8-10 hours a day, you might have to adjust that number higher or lower. And at the very end, when it gets close to the card running out, if you put down your marks and it still didn't hit that 10, and you still feel like, no, this card's good, then still buy it. Your opinion matters. And then you'll actually feel good that you bought that card. But don't be surprised if down the road that card isn't winning you as many games, because the cards that win games show up more often. So you don't have to get a degree in trying to figure out the cube rate or the win rate. Just be able to count to 10. And if you do that and you buy the cards that you like and the cards that are powerful, you'll have a much better time with Marble Snap. Anyways, I want to thank you all so much for watching. And as always, remember, play, bold, fun,